In recent years, the number of radio stations has more than doubled. Radio's voice reaches everywhere throughout the land, into almost every car, into almost every room where people live and work.
The free radio is independent from everywhere, from anybody's. There's nobody that tells you what you have to do. You can almost do everything as long as you respect human rights. Then another thing for me is important that everybody can participate. It doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, if you don't speak the language of the country. It shouldn't be a problem.
We have a really concentrated media. About 5 families control the whole country. Radios, TVs, newspapers, internet providers. You can't put your speech on the air.
Most of us depend upon radio more than we know. Radio helps mother by advertising the best buys in town.
It's hard. Sometimes the police come, sometimes we are threatened by the police, by the governmental agency of communication, but we're still there, and I think this is it. It's to say to tell people that you can put your speech on the air if you want.
If you like to make program, then you just go there and make your program, independent from where you are. If you are living in a rich area, poor area, if you are a woman, if you are a child, so this doesn't matter. So it's open for everybody. So
everyone can be part of it. So we make a lot of calls during the year. If you want to be part of the radio, come here and just get your key. And it's a collective. There is no boss or anything. It's everybody is responsible or irresponsible, so the fault is on everybody.
That's radio for you, close to every member of the family. We awaken to it in the morning, we set our clocks by it, we dress according to the weather reports. We listen to radio for news, for entertainment. It keeps us informed every minute of every day.
We think that to communicate, to say your speech, to put your speech in the world, in the radio, in the internet, in the TV, it's a right. It's not an option. It's a right that it should be accessible to anyone that wants.
That we are trying to rescue the real meaning of communication. You have to say something that means something for you, and you have to expect that the person that is listening have the chance to answer and to say what he's thinking.
In the communication dimension, if I can say this, I think that the free radio is something that means more to the one who is talking than to the one who is listening. What I mean is that it's not a content production that is made to be listened, but it's a content production that is made to be to express something, you know.
You can say, you can speak, you can yell, you can laugh in the radio, and that's your right. So come here and do it with us, you know. And that's the main idea, I think.
Change your attitude towards your life, towards society, towards the public space and the public living, you know, and the social living.
Radio also acts as your community bulletin board.
This is your KNAB Community Bulletin Board. The Madison Junior High monthly PTA meeting is scheduled for 7:30 tomorrow night. On Saturday, the Lions...
The people that listen to it, they are supposed to come to the radio and make their own program if they like. So it's not a closed, it's not a closed group where nobody can participate. So if you like, you come to the radio, talk a little bit about the things that you want to do, and then you start your own program.
I think we should just open spaces to people to participate and have diversity. I think diversity can really change things because people can put their speeches, and even they are really different speeches and different aesthetics. I think this is good for the whole society.
I think also the people, maybe they say they have other opinions than you, but it's nice. Then if you don't like the opinion, then you just call to the radio and then you talk to the people, and then it's live on the air, and then other people that listen to the radio, they get other impressions. And
we all know the importance of education.
it's the task of a free radio to educate the people, because in general the people are not educated if they listen to any kind of commercial media, or let it be radio, television, or anything, newspapers. It's important that the people learn a little bit if they listen to the program. The program doesn't have to be very easy that you put it on the background, then you do your homework, and in the background there's some pop music that is running. And I think this is not how free radio is supposed to be. You have to sit there and you have to listen, and even if somebody screams the whole time or do anything crazy, I think this is also, this is what you can do on free radio. So it's not supposed to be a very easy listening radio.